Welcome to Unveiling Beauty. I'm your host, Anna Manukian, and today we are talking all about having the hair of your dreams in a way you maybe never thought possible. We have the founders of Parfait here to tell us about the transformative power of a wig, available soon at an Ulta salon near you. Today's conversation is all about the transformative power of hair. This is something that you're going to want to pay attention to because you too can have the hair of your dreams anytime you want. With me today are Iso and Ifueko of Parfait. Not only are they incredible co-founders, they're sisters, they're also incredibly accomplished academics, businesswomen, and true powerhouses who are changing the hair game, they're changing the wig game, and I'm so excited to talk about something that you have exclusive for Ulta Beauty today. Ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having us. We're really excited to be here.
So the first time that we met you, all of us were completely geeking out, not only about all of your accomplishments, but like how you came up with Parfait and how you truly are changing the game in this space. Tell us a little bit about the history of like, what was even your inspiration? How did you come up with this? How did you leave what you were doing to create a line that so many women across the US can benefit from?
So the origins of Parfait started with an experience that many women and women of color experience, which is how do you manage and care for your textured hair? And so for me, the journey started when I was 10 years old. I'm an immigrant from Nigeria. When I moved to the United States, when I was 10 years old, I started getting bullied for the texture of my hair. And so I convinced my mom to allow me to chemically straighten it, and it ended up actually all falling out. And so I've actually been experiencing the wig industry for the last 22 years, wearing wigs since I was 10 years old, and really navigating this really friction-filled, highly manual market of products and services. As women, especially as Black women, there just hasn't been a lot of education, a lot of products that really fit our use cases. And so we ourselves have had a really hard time struggling to learn how to care for our hair. And so our backgrounds are in the tech field. So Ifueko, she did her bachelor's and her master's in computer science and electrical engineering at Stanford.
No big deal, just Stanford, no big deal.
She spent 7 summers at Google working on some fun,
Well, it was 5 summers, but I spent a lot of time at Google working on products for ads and robotics, virtual reality, all of those types of things. But when you're in big tech, you really don't have the opportunity to solve problems that are really near and dear to our hearts. So when Iso came to me with this problem saying, hey, can we bring tech to the salon industry? Can we make this an easier experience for all of us? I said, let's do it. And we kind of workshopped it for a couple of years and came up with Parfait.
So do you guys see why I was completely geeking out? These women are so incredibly accomplished. Tell me why, or tell me how, where was the intersection of really, how are you applying the technology and your background with like virtual reality, with AI, and how you really make the wig experience such a more attainable and a more comfortable one for anyone to navigate?
Yeah. So when it comes to wigs, oftentimes they feel like they're one size fits all. And so the biggest problem with getting wigs to look natural are getting that fit correct and getting the color matching correct, right? So we decided let's build some algorithms to solve those specific problems and see if we can streamline the manufacturing process. So essentially we created an algorithm that automatically figures out what the cap size is for a wig and then automatically matches your skin tone to our assortment of lace tints. And what really innovates the space is being able to manufacture the wigs on demand. You don't ever need to go into a salon. You don't ever really need to talk to somebody. You can really just take these pictures, click purchase, and in 5 to 7 days, the wig is at your home and it fits you from a color and a size perspective. And that's the most difficult part for people who are wanting to learn to wear wigs. But another difficult part is that education piece. And so we've really made this digital experience that people can not only shop and experience the wigs, but also can learn how to actually manage them, right? So there's a process of putting your hair down and molding that hair back to actually put the wig on so that your natural hair is protected. That's a very difficult thing to do if you don't know how. And so we provide resources to learn how to do that. And also we provide, supportive life cycle. You can speak to a stylist on our team. You can, request help, request assistance. And we really just have built like a digital infrastructure to do everything you would want to do when it comes to building a wig.
Fantastic. And tell me about the quality of the hair. Is this something that is once, for somebody that is looking to try to get their very, very first wig in general and their very first Parfait wig? Tell me about the caring of the hair. Tell me about the quality of the hair.
Yeah, so we use high quality human hair with HD lace. And so you're going to actually care for it like you care for your natural hair. You're going to do that shampoo and condition. That lace piece, sometimes it does shed like your natural hair, but we provide resources to refresh that and to make it look as good as new. So your wig can last you, a year, 2 years. As long as you take care of it, it can last you a very long time.
So 2 years, a wig can last you for 2 years. That's
Yeah, you know,
fantastic.
I've had wigs for 2 years. I know Issa has had wigs for longer, but it really depends on how you care for it. But one service that we offer is called Pamper My Parfait. So you can send that wig back to us and we can refresh it. Typically, the only reason why you wouldn't be able to wear your wig is if that lace piece is balding, if the hair is shed too much that you can kind of see the scalp. And with that, we can replace it for a lower cost. So you don't actually have to replace the entire wig. You can just replace the components of it that have worn and torn.
So we're really excited to be able to offer Parfait at certain Ulta Beauty locations near you, to be able to really not only get help with ordering your wig, but really with the install, with the styling of the hair. We're, I know, very excited about this partnership. Is there anything from from an Ulta Beauty standpoint that you want our clients to know when they're ordering their first Parfait or coming in for their consultation?
Why we're so excited to partner with Ulta is because we finally get access to licensed stylists across the country. And typically education is a major barrier for women who want to use these products. And so the experience is really going to mimic some of the challenges consumers face when thinking about how do I care for my natural hair, or how do I reach my specific hair goals without the education and support that, is not typically available. Mm-hmm. And so our experience with Ulta is really going to be driven by that stylist experience. So customers will have the opportunity to book a consultation. We offer them on our website, but I think the ability to speak to a stylist in person, feel and touch textures, look at our different coloring so you can really understand what offering works best for you. And then you'll have the opportunity to actually purchase that wig at an Ulta store, get it shipped either to the store, or you'll have the opportunity to actually book a service to get it installed for you. And so for us, we're really excited to bridge a lot of the education gap that women typically have and give them access to styles that they potentially would never be able to, or feel confident enough to try themselves without ever having to really damage or apply product or chemicals to their natural hair to be able to achieve that. And so when we think about this experience, it's really our first array into really helping women care and understand their hair across all stages of their hair journey. And so your stylist, when you go to an Ulta salon, will ask you questions. They'll ask you about what your hair goals are, what challenges have you experienced. I work with Stacey Ann at the New York City Ulta location. The first time I went there, she did a scalp assessment to let me know, hey, I think you may want to go to a trichologist to take a look to see if there may be something that might be enabling your hair to break a little bit faster in between washes. And so access to someone who understands what you're going through, both emotionally as well as what your goals are for your actual style and your look, is just something that has been very difficult, especially us as Black women, to be able to find. We're really grateful for our community who has really taken the time to come up with a lot of these processes that we use in the industry right now. We did it, do it yourself, essentially. And we're excited for the first time to be able to scale that access to everyone by partnering with an institution who truly just cares so deeply about the people they're serving.
When I'm thinking through all of the examples, the landscape is quite open for anyone to be able to try this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it truly is for anyone. It's kind of crazy, the clientele that we've seen. Initially, we solved this problem for ourselves and we expected, Black women would gravitate towards the product. But what we found is that really anybody can experience hair loss. Anybody can desire to wear a wig. And so we found a lot of people who are recovering from cancer come to us, who are suffering from alopecia and want wigs to, just cover their hair sometimes, or, feel a little bit more confident. They come to us. But also just, to try out new looks. Sometimes people just want to change up their hair. They might have short blonde hair and they want to have long brown hair one day. And so we've really found that no matter what your demographic is, not just women as well, we've also found that some men do enjoy wearing our products. And so anybody who wants to change up their hair, who wants to feel a little bit different, can use Parfait.
Yeah, I think we were really lucky to be able to launch our direct-to-consumer business to learn a lot about those different profiles, right? We've seen folks, obviously on the medical side, like you mentioned, with alopecia and cancer, but also learned about the use cases, even when you're wearing your natural hair, right? For me, I wear wigs because it's a protective style. I am not doing the 8-hour wash day. I do not have time. I'm typically on a plane when my wash day it comes up, right? And so learning about and understanding why people are using these products is something that we thought deeply about and invested our time to make sure we could understand all of the different use cases. So we've got women who wear wigs so that they can work out because they don't want to sweat out or ruin their natural hair. Learning just a lot about what those physical use cases are helped us define what the hair journey could be for people, right? We've got women who have spent years just chemically dyeing or straightening their hair. It gets really damaged. some of those women decide to just chop it all off and start from scratch. And so how do you feel confident across the different stages as you're growing your hair and as you're changing your look, as your life changes with you? We've got folks who just had babies. Like one of my friends, I won't say her name, she just had a baby. She started experiencing postpartum hair loss.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's real. And I didn't even realize that. And so she asked me, like, can we talk about wigs? But people don't have a place or access to this education or trust in what's out there already. And so we're just really excited to be able to partner with Ulta to be able to provide that level of education and really continue to just build different product types for each of the different use cases that we hear and see from our customers across their entire hair journey.
I love that. No, thank you so much for sharing that. I couldn't agree more. Let's take a look at some of the models that you have, because I think it's a really great example of the spectrum of hair that women can wear.
Yeah.
Well, hello guys. My name is Lacey. I'm the master stylist with Parfait. Here I'm going to talk to you about some of the different offerings that Parfait offers under our brand. So starting with our 13x6 frontals, the one thing about Parfait wigs that I love so much that most brands do not have is the fact that we have an AI technology base that will help us get the right size. Because as you can see, my lovely model here has a very small head. And as Ifueko pointed out, when it comes to small heads, most standard wigs are one size fit all, but that's not true. So the one thing that Parfait does offer, that we do customizable sizing for circumference, and not just for circumference, we also do that for the lace tint. Most of these laces come in a standard, like a ashy cast white color, and for most people, nobody matches that skin tone. So you always have to go and do some type of maintenance work for yourself in order for it to match. Well, Parfait does that work for you. Yay us. So I'm going to go ahead and install this wig on her. One, you'll see how easy this installation is. You can do this at home, but I'm going to do it for her, and then you'll also see how well this lace match and then how this fit works. So I'm going to have my models take a step back. Lean your head back for me. All right, we're going to hold the front. So in this wig, it has an adjustable band. So adjustable. So for the most part, this model would be able to adjust it to her head size to make sure it fits as tight as she wants it or as loose as she wants it. So this helps work out whether somebody has little to no hair or if they have a lot of hair with that adjustable band. As you can see, this is already blending. There's no product, no adhesive, no anything. This is just straight lace. One thing about our lace, we have HD lace. This is one of the thinnest laces that we have in the industry. So we have some of the top quality products here. Once we have it on, what you see me now doing is checking these tabs here to make sure that it's centered correctly on her head. I'm shifting it to make sure it's fitting properly. Once I check, if I ask my model, how does this fit? How does this feel?
Feels good.
Does it feel secure?
Feels good.
Can you shake your head a little bit for me? Yes. So as you can see, this is a fit. It fits well. You see, I'm pulling on it. As you can see, it can come up. That's the whole point of it being glueless. But as soon as I set it down, invisible. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush this out. So when you order a Parfait wig, it actually comes pre-styled for you. So you're able to customize it in any type of way, from the actual hairline. So people who have widow's peaks, low hairline, we can customize it to the way that you like it. We do part style as well. Then you have the option to choose whatever color offerings that you like. And the very last step would be styling. So as we style it out, she can do straight, she can do layers, she can do whatever. She can change the style, she can change her part as well. So it's fully customizable to be for you, however that looks. Everybody has their own style. So Parfait is literally here just to make sure we can convey that into a unit for you.
Lacey, that's really beautiful. So I have a question. Is this something that I'm able to color once I've already, if I purchase a wig and her color is beautiful, but if it's something that I want to, change the tone of later, is it something that I can color over, or do I have to get a new wig?
Fantastic question. Absolutely, you can color over. That's why we take very much pride in what offerings that we give when it comes to the hair quality, because we want to be able to color wash, chemically relax. Like, you can do all these things because it is human hair. It's 100% human hair. Now, just with any hair that you have on your head or on a wig, you have to take care of it. You have to moisturize it. You have to condition it. However, it can do anything that your hair can do.
So when you say 2 years, it really can evolve with you for 2 years. It's not a one time and done.
Truly.
Love that.
It's only just about usage. There's your natural hair sheds, your wig is going to shed as you comb it, as you brush it. And so if you really understand the education of how you care for these products, and you either do it yourself or find an Ulta stylist near you to do it for you, the physical hair itself can last up to 2 to 3 years.
Fantastic.
But it's just dependent on maintenance and care.
And maintenance and care is an important part of it, absolutely. I want to see a pony because a lot of us are like, okay, we're pony girls, so how do we let's see a pony?
We're so excited. One of the most exciting pieces of just being able to serve every type of customer base is that we get to develop new products based off demand. And so we are so excited to launch ponytails as part of our Ulta launch as well.
Yeah, and I love it. I'm a naturalista at heart, so I love having my natural hair out. And these ponies are nice to have my natural hair out, but still have some length because my hair is not really long naturally. So we're really excited to be able to expand into this new market.
I love that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So when it comes to ponytails, not everyone wants to wear a wig. Not everyone needs to wear a wig. The thing about wigs, most stigmas is that I don't have any hair underneath it. Although it's some people who are like that, whether by choice or medically, not everyone feels that way. It's also a protective style. When you get to the summer months, sometimes wigs can get hot. So some people still feel the need that they want to wear their natural hair out, but they just want a little pizzazz. And that's where our ponytails come into play. So typically what you'll do for a ponytail, depending on the style, for her, she was going for a low bun. So what we're going to do, or a low ponytail, so we're going to go ahead and braid up her hair. What you see is actually really long. So we're going to braid up her ponytail. And clip it in the back. So all I'm gonna do is use a bobby pin to go ahead and clip this up here. And what that's gonna do is just hold it as an anchor for the ponytail. And then I'm gonna show you the ponytail design that we have. That is super easy for anybody to do themselves, do it at home. If you want the luxe experience, and always come into Ulta. Yeah. But if not, you can definitely do it at home.
Yeah, but one thing I'm really excited about is that you can actually customize these ponytails to your hair texture.
Love that.
Fuego is obsessed with kinky straight. It matches her natural hair. And so we're really excited that we are able to provide ponytails that really are customizable to your hair texture and your specific taste.
I love that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like you're wearing a piece. It very much looks like, because of the hair texture match, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's literally just a small unit that we attach to the end of her piece. It's very simple. It comes with a comb here. So what we're gonna do is clip this comb right beneath the base where her hair tie is located. From there is Velcro on here. So what we're doing is wrapping this around her ponytail base that she already has. And I'm gonna continue wrapping. Now it's sticking. Here I have extra hair that's going to act as a cover for the material that's used to secure this ponytail onto her head. So what we're going to do is just wrap. And like I said, this can be done at home, in a salon, whatever you prefer.
Okay, that Velcro bit is that's clever. That's really clever.
And luckily, it doesn't snag at the hair. So it's not one of those Velcros that are like super strong or anything like that. It's just strong enough to hold it together. Because this anchor piece of this hair wrapping around it helps hold it actually down. That's all we have to do. And then we go in touching this up. As you've seen, I have some bobby pins already in here. So now I'm going ahead and just resecuring this ponytail just a little bit with some extra security with the bobby pins to make sure that it is in there and she doesn't have any issues.
Lacey, are all of our ponytails installed this way, or are there easier to install ones?
So we have a couple ones that were coming out. So this one, as you can see, it was flat with the extra drawstring to go around it. But then we have a more circular flat one that is used mostly for higher up ponytails. It's truly a drawstring where you'll just stick it into your hair and then you'll pull the drawstring and we're done. So we have a couple of versions of them. Each ponytail comes in all 7 textures that we do offer. We also have different color palettes. And we also, because we are customizable, we also do a color match. So you'll send in your inspo, what do you want it to look like? And then we'll match that hair piece for your specific hair.
Wow, she looks beautiful.
So look at her hair. What I'm about to do is go ahead and basically install a wig over this. She has full hair. It looks great. But everybody likes to change their look, so that's what we're going to do. Well, guys, she already has the wig on. So let's talk about it not being just for Black people. We have this lovely Ariana here, and look at this. This matches her skin. So just like we talk about our lace for Parfait, we have HD lace, which means that it can, match the fairest skin to the darkest skin. That's what our lace tints come into play. That's where our AI comes into play to get the right lace tint for any clientele that we have. So as you can see, this is a 5x5. The first model I had was a 13x6, which was ear to ear. Hers is going to temple. These are great for people who have hairlines that they want to leave out. So as you can see, her hairline is here. If you want to turn this way, it's still here. So it's still giving more of a natural look. Not necessary. She doesn't have to. You can stick it right up in there and you wouldn't see it. But if she wanted to, it's there. But this gives more of a effortless pop on, going about your day, shake and go type of unit with very great hair. So yeah. What they say is for who?
Ariana, how do you feel?
I love it. I'm like actually obsessed. I might steal it actually.
She's already asked. So yeah.
This is fantastic. Well, in so many, like to really have a transformation of hair that you really love, because so many of us look to extensions, even if we want to add to the hair we have. But this is such a great example of why not a wig?
No.
Extensions are a great solution. Wigs are a great solution. The thing is that when we talk about good hair for all and good hair for everyone, there's so many options. So why limit ourselves to?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what our product offering is going to bring to the community. We will make sure that we listen to your needs. We listen to what you want, and we'll create products that fit those use cases, whether it is you want to leave your natural hair out and want to wear a ponytail, or you part wig or add in clip-ins. We'll create the product offering that is customizable to your unique preferences.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I am too. We're just so excited to work with Ulta to bring this to life. It's going to be game-changing for so many women.
Absolutely game-changing. And I love the education, and I love the passion, and I love the opportunities that it would provide so many. So thank you both so much. Lacey, thank you so much for being here. And thank you all for watching. If you want to have your own transformative Parfait experience, stop by an Ulta salon near you, or look online to see where the service is available near you at ulta.com/salon services. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, stay beautiful and be you.